First of the month. It's Friday.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy Twoine-T, Fresh Prince of the Streets. Educate, hustle in the building like a ceiling. Fuck with EntitledKings.com, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. Get your paper straight. Bad bitches call your girls. Fellas tell your homies. This the weekend we spending kicking money.
Twoine-T, man, what's going on, baby?
Hey, what it do, bro? What's
Man,
going on?
It's been a long time coming, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, tell the people, you know, kind of refresh them, let them know where you from, how long you been doing this, man.
Alright, most deaf, as y'all already know. For y'all who don't know, go by Twoine-T. Twoine-Teezy, Twoine-Tweezy, Shotgun Twoine, Trap Star Tees, whatever you want to call it, as long as it got a T in that motherfucker. That's me, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, man, born and raised in the Cliff. We're born to South Dallas, but raised in the Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Moved to Plano about 15, 16, man, and linked up out there real good. And so, you know, I rep both sides, but for the most part, you know, still Cliff, Triple D, we rep as a whole, though.
Yeah. When did you move to Plano?
About 15, 16. Okay. Probably like a little early than that, because my auntie already stayed out there. So I was down there, I thought like every song, what is this? But we as a family, like my mom and their family actually moved probably by the time I was probably about 16, though. I'm going to say 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to high school out there in Plano, you was out here?
Nah, I actually stayed out here. I stayed at Carter, and then I went to Honors Academy.
Okay.
But, I ain't never go to school Plano. Tried to.
Yeah.
Tried to. But at that point, it was like, you know, I had so much shit already going on over there. I was playing ball a little bit and all that other stuff, so it wasn't no point of really transferring at that point. And then at the same time, growing up out that way, you still want to be with your homies you grew up with and all that stuff. It was a long ride every morning like a motherfucker, but yeah, it was what it is.
Yeah. Plano, man, I mean, as far as Plano, you in the west side, east side of Plano?
East side, man.
Okay,
East side.
absolutely, man, you know.
Cross tracks, you already know what it is, GL. Most niggas say G Block, but it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying, the whole Douglas community, however anybody know that hoe, but that's what it is, man. East side of Plano, east side 75. North side 75 for y'all coming from the south, but you know I already know. Absolutely,
man. As far as the music, man, how long have you been rapping, man? You know you've been in the streets for a long time, man.
Forever, bro. Yeah. Forever, ever. The only thing that I think different between me and anybody else when it comes to like when we actually started, for me, I think it was just a difference of when I started taking it serious. You know what I mean? Like, cause I feel like I've been feeling it with it forever. I remember making songs when 8, 9 years old, even though they was throwaway songs. I ain't never used them for nothing, but just even trying to come up with this shit. But I actually started taking serious probably by the time I got to 19th grades. About 14. You
just started knuckling down and kind of making the music.
Yeah. Like our whole little crew was like serious, ready to go.
Yeah.
Like trying to make these mixtapes. We was in schools, they got the mall, football games, track meet, anywhere it was people, we was at the motherfucker passing out CDs.
What's the name of the crew?
The first crew that we ever done was called Flaming Entertainment.
Okay.
It was called Flaming Entertainment.
Y'all had artists and you
actually it was me, Hot Boy Star, my nigga Milton, Ice B, SP, you know, but long story short, shit, just like niggas that I grew up with, I mean, for most of y'all who do know him or don't know him, you know, Hot Boy Star was one of the cats that did the Oak Cliff, that's my hood song. Okay.
Y'all done some music together for sure?
Yeah, a whole lot. I got like a lot of stuff that, you know, people ain't never heard that we done as kids or whatever, just kept.
Yeah.
And Ice B got the radio show now, so you know everybody kind of doing good. My talent, I see him a lot. Yeah. Every time I see him, he doing well.
That's what. That's what.
So everything good. Everybody kind of spread from there, but that was just like our beginning. We came together as a little crew, started rapping. Thought we had a potential record deal. That shit didn't go through.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That shit didn't go through.
What happened, man?
Coming from the West End, bro, that's when the West End was popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we like say young cats. At that time, we was probably about 12, bro. We was still in middle school, so yeah, probably about 12. And some of them a year or two older, so, you know, give and take. But I was about 12. Okay. And we come from the West End just one of them weekend, like every weekend, you know, T. Jones give everybody the money or whatever. You know, we go, I'll catch the train down there, play games, watch a movie, holler girls, you know, do shit teenagers do. But coming back, going to the house, is a chick that got on the bus from record label. You know what I'm saying? She was A&R. And if I'm not mistaken, hopefully I get the story correct, but they was originally a gospel label.
Okay.
They ended up being very successful, making their little money on the gospel side. But the CEO, whoever wanted to expand, so they wanted to start getting more R&B, pop, you know, rap, all that stuff. So she ended up hearing, we was all just back there rapping, you know, beatboxing, rapping shit, beating on the back of the seats, making up a lot of noise. And she came back there and like, shit, I heard y'all rapping, let me hear what y'all got. You know, us, we halfway shy, but at the same time, like, we ain't got to rap for you, who are you, you know what I mean? We ain't got to rap for you, who the hell are you? But long story short, she ended up convincing us to rap, we ended up rapping for her. And she, you know, she gave us our number stuff, told us that she with the label and stuff, and they get ready to start up. Yeah. And they looking for new artists and this and that, and sure enough, she would tell us some real stuff. She ended up taking us down to the office. We ended up performing for a board of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a room, like, anybody seen that Bobby Smurder shit when he was all dancing on the table and shit and doing all that? Yeah, some shit like that, though. Like a board full of people with a big ass table, and they just like, shit, press play, go. You know what I mean? But it was dope, though. It was cool, though. They was all cool, real humble shit, but we did that. We went back and forth with them like that for about 2-3 times. And then it got to a point where I'm like, okay, let's bring y'all on in, let's get it on board. And as we started to get the process going with that, man, it just all crashed. Yeah. Said it had something to do with legal problems with the dude that owned it, around. I don't know, you know, the deep detail. We were kids at that time. I don't think we know is that shit fucked up now. Yeah. You know, and we thinking we fit to really take off or do something, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be little Bow Wow when Bow Wow was popping, maybe a year or two before he popped, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but it was all good. It was a good learning experience, man. It was young. It makes you want to do it more. It made it seem like it was possible, you know what I'm saying? For us, it made it seem like it was that easy to get a record deal, even though it ain't. But you know what I'm saying? It was like, ah, shit, we got one just on the back of the bus, we can do it again. Yeah. But long story short, bro, that's how that went down.
You currently signed now?
Nah, right now, man, signed to nobody. Everything we're doing is in-house, so pretty much I guess you could say I'm signed to myself at this point. Talked with a few people here and there about like management or about working something out as far as, you know, coming together and doing like a little joint run for a while and see how it go. Yeah. But no major deal, no small deal, just out myself. Cause right now the people that step into me, I don't feel like they can bring more than what I'm really bringing. Absolutely. So, you know, and people can be like, shit, well, you probably ain't bringing much because I ain't heard you yet, but just wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I believe I can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that they don't help, and I know they don't help. But right now, you know, if you still looking for me to invest so much in myself and just kind of come along, then, you know, I might as well go ahead and do the whole thing myself. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What are you currently working on now? I know you got a project out right now. What's the name of the project you got out right now? The Gift 3. Okay. Man, I'm going to do a 2-part disc to it. You know, I guess you could say kind of like... Nicki Minaj did the Pink Print, then she did the Pink Print Reloaded. Okay. Yeah. So it's going to be kind of like that. But what I'm going to do is the first original is going to be just only hard copies only. You know what I'm saying? But it's only going to be 6 songs. And we're going to push it for about 2 months straight, just strictly in the streets. You know, it ain't going to be no internet release, no nothing. Just strictly in the streets. The only way you can get it if you come to us or we come to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or we might link up with a few stores and put them in a few stores. Absolutely. But besides that, it'd be strictly for the streets. And it'd be only in the streets. But we're talking with a few DJs. Shout out to DJ D-Real. That's one of the main ones we've been talking to. Or I've been talking to, rather. And I think that's who we're going to do it with. You know, I don't want to... D-Real, definitely DJ? Yeah, definitely DJ D-Real, yeah. Okay. I mean, you know, he been helping a lot of cats lately. So, you know, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not work with him, man? You know, the only thing you can do is see if it's going to go any farther. But... You've been putting on for a lot of people, bro. Absolutely. So, on the Gift 3, as far as features, have you had any features, you know, as far as Dallas talent, local talent? Who's on the Gift 3? You on there by yourselves? You kind of go out, kind of. What's the image you're trying to portray really, as far as? Really, the whole thing I went in myself. I got my brother on there. Okay. You know what's your brother's name? Taz. Okay. I got T.Y. on there. And I got my partner with DZ on there right now at this point. Me and my homie Sean be working on a couple songs. But I'm not really featuring a lot of people on there because I feel like this is going to be the album that makes a little noise for myself.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I do what I do to get people to know and recognize me when they hear my voice, hear my tracks or whatever.
So man, we know the Gift 3, what's as far as release dates? When is that? When can we look for that?
Well, if we go ahead and lock it down with D-Real.
Okay.
I'm trying to shoot for June, later than July. I most definitely want to drop it in the summer. Like I say, the part 1 of it, I guess I would call it. I don't really want to say part 1, part 2, because it ain't like a part 1, part 2 thing. But I guess to make sure everybody else understands it, the first version of it will be out in the streets. Actually, this upcoming Friday.
Okay.
The first, what's that? 6th, I think. Something like that, May 6th.
May 6th?
So May 6th, Friday. Yeah,
Okay.
Friday, May 6th. I mean, that's what day it is. So yeah, for sure. So Friday, May 6th, we're going to drop the hard copies. But like I said, I'm going to be in the streets. We will have up links or, things that you can do to maybe get one shipped to you or something like that. But it won't be no actual internet download or nothing like that. A few of the songs will be up online just for you to hear. But yeah, I want to save a lot of the songs online for when we actually do the online release of the mixtape. Because we'll have an extended version of it. I guess that's the word I've been trying to use the whole time.
Okay.
So we'll have an extended version of the CD. Like I said, the CD got right now got 6 songs on it. Might go stretch it out as far as 10, 12 for the actual online release. And that's where I might try to incorporate more features. Because we were talking about
different artists you wanted to work with.
So right now what I'm going to put in the streets will be basically me. Like I said, I got two or three people that's on there. But it's just like a verse, a piece. I try not to fill it up. And when we go to the extended version, it's a lot of cats I know, so we try to see what we can do.
Absolutely, man. And we know you played a big role in the whole YG movement. Tell us a little bit about the role you played as far as getting them to take off. I know you played, you had a good shoulder brief with them.
Well, like you say, the whole YG movie really just like a crew thing. What I'm saying? All of us pretty much went to the same school. Either hung in the same hood, or if not, like you say, we linked up at school somehow, or same grade, same age.
Absolutely.
Maybe a couple years difference in between. But like I said, just started out as a whole crew thing, and shit. Then, if you call yourself a crew, damn it, like call yourself a gang. So you go in the beef with other cats and this and that, but we end up making a name for ourselves, man. I ain't proud to say that's the way the name became known, but we became known for being pretty dominant, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I think really we became more popular just from hanging out in the streets. And then after we got so popular, so many more people want to be a part of it. Like, I started meeting cats in YG that I never even saw. Like, shit, TT put me on. Nigga, who the hell is TT?
Yeah.
How TT put you on? But yeah, they like, how the hell TT put you on? Well, TT say he's such and such kinfolk and this, but we started off as a small little crew just around school and it spread it pretty big. And from there, when cats started rapping, it was kind of easy to get your buzz going because you was part of something that was already known. So then you had cats like Ray Powell that started, doing this thing. Fat Pimp not really a YG claimer, but he good people. He used to hang around stuff like that. Like a lot of people thought he was part of us. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all worked together, you and Pimp?
Nah. Me and Pimp ain't never worked together. I hung around him a few times with him and Ray Powell working together real tough. But we ain't never worked together. Like you said, I know him pretty well. We run into each other, can exchange a couple words, but never did no collab yet though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, man. That's all right, man. As far as Starprint, Top Cat, man, I know that was a big name. Everybody was looking for that, man, and we knew y'all had a big buzz when y'all were around, man. Is that still around?
Yeah, what we doing right now, Starprint pretty much is a label.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been focusing more of creating that more of a business thing. The brand that we running with right now is Educated Hustlers. Grind harder, hustle smarter is the slogan. So you know, we just trying.
When you say that, what do you mean when you say that? Grind harder, hustle smarter.
To me personally, I believe hustling is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your hustle starts with your mind. You know what I'm saying? With your brain power. You know, you gotta figure out what you want to do first, and whatever you're doing is your hustle. So that's how the two connect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go. That to me that's a statement. I don't know nobody. I mean, everybody have a different opinion, but that's just my personal opinion. It's a state of mind. So when I say grind hard, that means once you figure out your hustle smarter. Once you figure out your hustle, you know, your grind is your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you grind hard. You got to put in the work to your hustle. So, you know, you could say hustle smarter, then grind hard, because you got to think about it, then go put it to work. But, you know, it don't sound too good that way. At least that's what I think anyway.
Yeah.
It don't sound too good that way. So, you know, but, you know, grind hard, hustle smart. And like I say, long story short, that's just what it is. You know, you gotta work hard at everything you do. When you hustle harder, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, when you hustle smarter, I mean, you know, it's just a state of mind. It's about where the grind start at. Even if you hustle on the street, you know, some of them niggas are some of the smartest niggas. Might not be in no books, you know what I'm saying? But they come and sit smart, you know what I'm saying? They have good, they knowledge, they wise, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, as far as that being an anthem, man, y'all have who's educated hustlers? Y'all have what's the group members? Name some of the group members in the group.
Well, educated hustlers really not gonna be a group.
Okay.
I want to be more of a brand, man. I want to be something that everybody can relate to, a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I want to see everybody be able to rep and be proud of it, because, like you say, it's a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when I mean like it's a movement, because I feel like everybody can relate to it. Whether you're a doctor, whether you are lawyer, whether you hustle on the streets, whether you selling candy apples, you know, your hustle is your hustle. That's something that I feel like everybody have in common, regardless who you are, unless you have no hustle in you, and then that's people we don't want to be related to.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, so as far as
we affiliated with them.
Yeah. Man, as far as the artists, man, do you have any artists under the label right now that you're pushing, that you primarily got your attention, you know, on prodigies?
Right now, actually, to be pushing somebody, nah, I'm not pushing nobody. I mean, right now, folks, I got people that I work with, that we've been working with for a while, and you know, but they have their own free reign to do their thing, push, you know, whatever. Because at this point, you know, I don't really have too much to offer. I can't, you know, tell a nigga, well, come to me, I got you, and I can do this and do this for you, do this, when I'm still trying to. Not necessarily say I'm trying to just do it for myself, but at least put myself in a position to open doors for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So once I get to, I try pushing other artists. And like I say, my brand as a label right now is more open to working with others. You know, trying to help them get their thing. And, you know, we get our credit through what we do, whether it's production, whether it's writing, whether it's promotion, whether it's whatever. So right now we ain't signing nobody, we just more using our utensils to collab with people. And once, like you say, we can build our brand big enough, or hopefully I can get my feet wet enough to brush a few shoulders and shake a few hands, and then I can start turning other cats on. And then we'll become a full-fledged label. But I got a lot of cats that I work with, man, that I feel real talented, and they just need their time. Like you say, I'm trying to give my time, but you know, if they ready to push, let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm down for helping everybody, so let's go. We can put a tour together. We can do showcases together. Let's get it. But, you know, at this point, a lot of cats not too together. You know, everybody want to do their own thing. Everybody want to worry about who gonna get more shine than other. And so that's a hard bargain. So I just keep it solo right now.
Yeah, man. And I mean, let alone, man, we know that your buzz is big on music, man, but we know that fish is a big thing as far as what you got going on, man. King of the fish, man. Catfish Connections, man. Tell us a little about that, how you got that, man. It's a great story, man, and I think it'd be nice for you to go into detail a little bit about it.
Yeah, I get excited talking about that story.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It's a good one, for real.
So how did it all come about?
Most definitely came through my pops.
Okay.
Man, my pops, I mean, me and him got a long history, man. We got a point to where he was in my life, not in my life. You know, as we got older, I don't want to see you, talk to you. You know, and then we finally got to a point where we can, you know, at least comprehend or be cordial.
Yeah. And
that grew into something a little bit more. You know, like right now we good, but through him. he always had a passion for cooking and stuff. You know, I could really care less about cooking. I just like to eat, you know. But he always had a passion for cooking. Like, even now, and I wouldn't call myself a chef. I wouldn't try to be like, oh, I'm this amazing cooking, this. But, because even still, like I say, that's not my diehard just dream to be a cook or a chef. But I love to run business, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to open up more, and I learned enough to know what I'm doing in my place of business, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't call myself a chef, because I don't fix the big fancy meals and all this and all that. And I ain't go to school for it, you know, but I found something that was simple for me, that I like, that we can put a twist and turn to. But like I say, it was still something that was a family thing first. My pops got it from another guy who had his family down, you know, and they did it for so many years, and they were ready to pass it on. So my pops bought him out, bought into it, and he brought his family along, and we got to a point where I was able to push him down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. I like running it, man. It's fun. It's a fairly easy business, and I encourage a lot of people to get in the food business. Yeah. I didn't want to. I really fought it. It made me get in it, because you know, like you know, my dad, you know, was just showing me. He kept pounding my head with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where the powers on the music came at. You know, I took time to learn how to get business more, even though I learned it through building a fish place, you know, it still related a lot to music. Like, you know, a lot of similarities when people say hustling still relates to music, you know, and it's just a lot of similarities to it, because it's still, to me, I'm hustling, you know, or for somebody who, I ain't gonna never say I was a big time, you know, Rick Ross's and all these other cats, but you know, I did and dabbed on my thing, and, you know, just based off of being out there on the streets and hustling, knowing you got doing them streets, you really got to apply them same aspects to life and business wise, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I run my business every day like a nigga still on the block. Yeah. All the difference is nigga ain't gotta watch over his shows and worry about nobody come kicking in no doors. None of that, but I still have that mentality in some way when it comes to that, man. And like you say, it was one of them situations where I didn't want to do it. I was just doing it because I was like, it's a family business, man, whatever. It's going to give me some money. You know, I was like, shit, they're really going to give me some money. If it ain't going to give me no money, then shit, I ain't trying to really hurt, but I do it for a little while, you know, whatever, you know, but it grew on me, you know, shit. It took a couple years, but I was really banging my head with it for a long time. It grew on me. Once I accepted it and rolled with the punches, it started coming along. Now I'm at a point to where I got that more understood and more stable. We can dive back into this music and keep pushing now, and still have something else going on the other end. And we ain't got to worry about ducking and dodging the police at the same time. You know, and that's just the thing about what I mean by educated hustle, man. You know, you ain't got to be a gangster to be considered cool. You ain't got to be a hustler to be considered cool as far as a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can still be you and be that cool guy, man. A hustler's a hustle, man. You know, your swag don't determine what you do on your daily basis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you said, I done seen cats that's doctors that's tatted up. You know what I'm saying? In high school, probably would have whooped the nigga ass and yada. But you know, they grew up in life, straightened up, went to school for it, got a good job, and like you say, catch them in the club, they might still rough a nigga up. You know, but so to me, it's a stereotype when people say hustle, man. You know, that's like my whole movement for the whole song. I'm trying to bang it in everybody's head, like trying to break the whole stereotype when people say hustle. I don't want people to think just, oh, he on the block. Oh, well, cause I practice what rappers say it. You know what I'm saying? Because you get cats like everybody using now, ESPN, CNN. You know, you hear them use slang all the time with hustler. So I'm not gonna say like, you know, it's a stereotype in that way, but when it comes to rappers, when you talk about hustling, that's the first thing people say. Oh, well, shit, he must be talking about dope, or he must be on the block, or if you be like, yeah, I'm out here hustling every morning getting to this money, nigga be like, oh, shit, well, what block he on then? I don't be sitting there on the block, he ain't no real nigga, like, shit, well, who said I was going to the block every morning, nigga? I still had to go get it just like he did, though, you know what I mean? And you know, but being that I play both sides of the field, you know, I'm able to understand and can relate to both sides. So I understand the nigga who get up, go to work, and understand the nigga who get up, go to the block every day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's one and the same. Just they doing their own thing in two different ways. You know.
Where's your restaurant location? Where's it located at?
2464 West Keys Boulevard, Dallas, Texas 75233.
Yeah.
The Catfish Connection, nigga. 214-337-7101. Yeah, like that, man. Best fish in Texas. Yes.
And you know, Jay Cruz from 97.9 The Beat was fucking with you, man, as far as the fish, man, and then we know y'all talked about a little bit about maybe doing something for the kids, man, and doing something where y'all can pass out food for the homeless and get something set up, man. Go into detail a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I met Jay Cruz at the Triple D Awards.
Okay.
You know, seen him, you know, a couple times before then, but I was actually able to just to catch him and be like, hey, what's up, man? This me, yada, 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 yada. But, and we talked to him and I told him that, you know, man, look, I know I ran into you past since I was doing this music, but right now I got this fish going, but I'm about to get back into music, but I'm trying to make the two coexist, so to speak. And, we want to start doing stuff for kids. You know, I want to not only promote and expand my business on that tip, but also we want to use it now that I have, like you said, I have something that I can consider, you know, a good thing that's positive. So I want to be able to spread it. You know, a young black man running his own business. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, even though my pops was a big helping stone in that, you know, and I paid my dues with whatever I did to get my funds, but you know, but at the end of the day, but how many people, you know, under 30 can say, well, I own a business. You know, I don't work for nobody. You know, I come and go when I please. I tell other people to do what they want to do. And, you know, and how many people can really say that? So why not try to turn other people on to it? You know what I'm saying? Like these cats who hustle. Like all my niggas who hustle. If you hustling right now, nigga, and you got more than $10,000 saved, and you don't have your own business, you fucking up.
Yeah.
Real nigga shit. You fucking up. You fucking up, man, for real. You like, when it comes to that hustling shit, man, and I know niggas know, bro, that shit is hard. That shit, niggas can make it seem like it's cake easy and, oh yeah, from the outside looking in, that shit like glitter and glam, but that shit hard, nigga. That shit worse than a job. Yeah. That shit, you got a job from a 9 to 5, and you gotta hustle 24/7 because you always on your toes, even when you not. You know what I'm saying? You never know who looking at you, who watching you. You know what I'm saying? On that bullshit, hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? You never know when them police watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like you always on the clock. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't never have your guard down. That shit, you know what I'm saying? They cloud up your brain, bro. Cloud up a lot of your thoughts. Cause you trying to make sure you ain't getting put in no bad situation all the time. You know what I mean? Man. But yeah. Man,
we know you did a lot for the streets. When you brought OJ Juice, man, to Dallas, man, that was something big when he was on top of his game, man. Tell us a little about that, man. We know Juice, man. Everybody fuck with Juice.
Yeah. Actually, that was like Club Flow. Okay. Man, another guy that I know that I already had something to do with Club Flow. I want to say like maybe a solid partner, part owner type dude or whatever. I don't know if he really want to put his name out there like that, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, but he actually had something to do with the club. That was already kind of having artists come through, and he know my pops real well. Yeah. You know, and you know my pops always was trying to do the music or do the entertainment with parties and stuff like that. So he put me in contact with him, and we was able to come together and just work it out. You know, and pretty much just brought me in. I was kind of like a performer, open performer, and a promoter. Yeah. You know, that's kind of how I paid my dues to get that going. So, and you know, of course, we brought a couple dollars to bring me in. Which, you know, I made a couple dollars off of it, so it was all good. It was all plus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it worked out.
It was all a plus.
Man, that's good, man. That's good, man. And it was a time, man, that it was hard to get those type of artists in, and it was money wise, but that's good. Now, last but not least, man, we know that you shot a video inside your Porsche not too long ago, man, and you mentioned that MO3's name and kind of struggled the streets a little bit, man. He kind of basically said that MO3 wasn't the only person getting some money in Dallas, man, and you know, niggas was getting it too, and he flashed a big knot, man. And the streets kind of took it the wrong way, man. It was almost like he chunked punches at him, man. And, you know, and
nah, I think it's good to have motivation, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't call it hate. That's actually a big salute. You know what I'm saying? Because his platform is bigger than mine right now. You know, as far as music level goes. So you know, I ain't even gonna stun on that. You know, I ain't sugarcoat whatever. I salute him. Like you said, I was telling y'all earlier before the cameras come on. You know, he ain't one partner Sean G on the regular, and they posted right around the corner. You know, a lot. So it's no hate. You know, I think it's good just to put it out. You know, just to have a little friendly competition, and I think, you know, make us keep pushing each other really. You know what I'm saying, and make other artists want to do it. Like, oh man, this nigga stunned, man. Ah, shit, I gotta get my game up. You know, and that's really what it was with me and MO3. You know, like I said, not trying to throw no shade at him. You know, but I had a little business going, so I already have a little change. So really, like you said, it ain't no beef, it ain't no trying to get in nobody's throat, man. It's really just saying salute to that dude for doing his thing. Like you said, I just wanna showcase that shit, you know, his motivation. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, he motivate me to keep pushing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I wanna be the hottest nigga in Dallas, I gotta, you know, keep going. You know what I'm saying? If he doing his thing, he the hottest nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? You got Yellow Beezy popping, Trap Boy Freddy popping, you know, Maserati A, 7 the Great. I mean, you know, you got a couple cats, man, that just popping out here. So, you know, salute to them all. You know, and like you said, we all just trying to be successful. C Strugs, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that nigga go hard. Yeah. You know, and there's some niggas that's popping harder than him, but I mean, but he grinding, he planning on coming too. You know, I got a chance to chop it up with him. And like I said, so it ain't no hating, bro. Long story short, just we got the council.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, like you said, I got a couple songs that I actually working on that we talking about shopping MO3. You know what I'm saying? To see what we might can do on it. Hopefully we get him before he sign on Boosie.
Yeah, we
know that price might go up after he do that, so we might need to try to go and get on that now. But you know, salute to that dude, man, his thing, his squad. You know, and plus I know his manager, man. His manager Rain. Me and Rain go way back. We messed with this cat and I started even when we little. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of neutral people to be beefing over something, you know what I'm saying, for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Me and him physically don't really just know each other like that. We don't brush shoulders. We both performed in McKinney, the McKinney car show or whatever there was event out there, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good. It's all love.
Already, man. Already. Well, man, you know, it's all love, Twoine-T. You know, we definitely represent everything that you represent as far as educated hustlers, man. And we behind you, man, the whole movement, man, what you got going as far as, you know, your mixtapes and your music that you put out to all the way to your restaurant business, man. It's all love. We know you're going to be performing live June 11th, you know, Taste of the Islands.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Before we get into that, just holler at your boy, Twoine-T, man, Twoine-T.com, TWOINET.com, man, for everything that you want to know, shows, information, videos, songs. Contact me, man, for whatever, shirts, whatever. But, you know, outside of that, catch your boy, Fresh Prince of the Streets. You already know I'm headed back to the east side. Well, that's the east side, right? We on the east side, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bam, okay, because I ain't been there yet, so I don't want to mistake. But yeah, we're going to be back on the east side of Plano, man. Plano games, we in the building like silver, man. Taste the Islands, June 11th. Fuck with my boys, EntitledKings, JG, JD, holla at your boy. Bow!
EntitledKings presents Party at the Island, hosted by JG
and JD, Saturday, June 11th, 9 p.m. to 1.
Cross Creek Village, 909 West Spring Creek Parkway, Plano, Texas 75023.
Special guest performances will be in the building.
For more information, go to www.entitledkings.com. It's going down.
You better be there.
Money, hit the mile,